talk about comedy sports.
Okay. I feel like I should introduce myself. But okay. No. I was in comedy sports for 2 years, freshman and sophomore year. Sorry. Yep. Jared's telling me to stay straight. It's hard in drama. Um, cut that out. Can we start over?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Let me ask you the question.
Why did you do comedy sports? When did you do comedy sports? Just talk.
I did comedy sports for 2 years, freshman and sophomore year. It was really fun, and I remember coming in middle school with all my friends. We'd come and we'd like fill up a whole aisle and be really obnoxious and watch it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try out for that. So freshman year we tried out, and that was really fun. It was a really cool experience. I got too busy to do it junior and senior year, but I'm still happy that I got at least half of my high school in it. Yeah.
Any favorite scenes, funny moments?
I mean, I wasn't in this scene, but I don't know why this one just sticks out to me. But it was just Courtney and Kenny, I think.
Grella. Who is it?
Chris.
Oh, that man. And continue.
Okay. Favorite scene. Like I have one of like I wasn't in, and then one when I was in. And I don't even remember what the whole thing was, but like I was on Sebastian's back for some reason, and I kicked him really hard, and like get a bruise there, and like that was good. Good time. You're welcome. I feel so awkward.
What are you gonna miss about comedy sports?
Well, I mean, I've been away from it for 2 years, but I can already tell you I miss the practices, and I miss everybody there already. And like, I don't know, we just got so many inside jokes from it. It's just everywhere, and it was just really fun, and it kept you in shape in the way that like it helped you with improv so much, and it helped you with acting a bunch, and I've noticed that in the 2 years that I've been gone. And I mean, I still get to see everyone, which is good. I feel like if I didn't get to see everyone in my normal school routine, that would make me really sad, but I still get to see everyone, and I'm glad I got 2 years of it. I'm glad that worked out well.
Talk about tech you did.
Oh yeah, I did tech. So like the only tech experience I've ever had was in 7th grade drama, and it was like backstage crew, and it was not actually, we just goofed around. We were just backstage for some reason. Like I don't know why we were there. That was not tech. No, I wasn't originally planning on doing tech, but I'm really glad I got the chance to. Harris needed a stage manager for Sweet Charity, and like I was not planning on it, but like she kind of convinced me, which I'm so glad she did, because honestly it was so much fun, and it was really cool to get to see the other side of it too. Like I had never realized how tough it was, and how just it was just such a different perspective from everything. It's just seeing it like just like a curtain pulled out from behind you, like, wow, this is how, like, you couldn't put on a show without that base layer, and it's so interesting to do that.
Go ahead. Mhm.
And like, even though it was really hard sometimes, because I was learning how to stage manage, like, right as we were doing the show, I'm so glad we got to do it, because I mean that cast was so close, and it was so much fun with everybody, and I'm so glad I got to be a part of that.
Any hilarious moments from stage management?
I don't know why this one makes me laugh so hard, but like, it was the last scene, and we hadn't gotten, I mean that park backdrop was the worst thing ever. Like there was just like this like 3-minute scene change where it just wouldn't go, and you could see the outlines of people just pulling it, and I'm just sitting up in the booth, and I'm like, well, nothing I can do. I mean, it It was so bad. And then there was this other time where it was the very last show, and like, so there's the tree on the one side of the backdrop, and then, but like if you don't pull it out all the way, you don't see the tree. So it wasn't like pulled out all the way. It was at the very edge, and so then like, it was okay. It was okay being at the edge, but someone like continued to pull it. So throughout the entire scene, the tree just like moved in the background. Like he's breaking up with her, and there's just the moving tree in the background. I was crying. I thought it was so funny, and like no one else was out there. No one else saw it. I was just up in the booth laughing to myself because the whole big tree was just moving. The park drop was just moving. The park was just moving in the background. Yeah, that was it.
We're going to talk about performing.
That's my main thing. Theater. That's me. Wow, cut that whole part out.
What's been your favorite show?
Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite show because I have little bits from each. I mean, Children's Hour, obviously, I think that was my favorite character I got to do. It was so amazing to do a lead, and the whole cast was so much fun. I got to work with a lot of the juniors, which I hadn't worked with before, and I got to know a lot of them better, and that was so awesome, and it was so much fun. And I remember just like rehearsals and everybody just coming in here and just like chatting. There's just all these dumb little things that happened that were so great and so sweet. And I like Odd Couple, I think, because it was fun to do such a small cast. It was just really close knit, and like it was all these people I've known forever and had a really good time with, and like I don't even know what it was. Like there was something that happened. I think Miranda was like hiding chips in her bra or something, or in her shirt, and like it was during like an actual show, and like I just broke character. I could not contain myself. Like it was just bad. It was so funny to me. I don't know why. There it was. I just couldn't do it. And I really liked directing too. My Bright Apple crush. So shout out to you guys. Good for you.
How has being in a major drama changed you?
I think it's made me realize how much you have to support on one another, because I mean, think about it. You are basically doing like trust falls every time that you get on stage, because you have to you get on stage in front of other people, like, and you have to be in complete trust of these other people around you. You have to be completely like, even if you don't know if you know the lines, you just kind of have to surrender to it and be like, well, I hope they do. You just have to hope that they hold you up and that you hold each other up. And I mean, that builds such an awesome bond, because it's just you learn from on stage how much you have to be there for one another. You have to remember your lines. You just have to be able to help each other improv if you need to. I mean, that builds such character and such strong. I think that's why like this family is so close, and it's just you just build upon each other, and I think that's really cool. And I think that's just, I don't know, that's just awesome. And I think just being supportive is probably one thing I've learned. It's just amazing.
What will you miss most?
The people, definitely. I don't really know what I'm doing with my life, so like I'm hoping that I'll do acting still, but I'll miss the people. I'll miss our tutorials. I'll miss, I don't know, like Miranda and I sometimes just like leave sometimes, and we used to like sophomore year, we used to go and like hide when we were pretending to do scenes and just talk, just really long conversations about nothing, and that was really cute and sweet. And like Miranda's the extension of me. Thanks. Like I got to meet so many awesome people, like Miranda. No, but like everybody. Only you. Everyone else, no. No, I got to meet so many awesome people. Like I'm so close, and I moved from the 7th grade 7th grade class, yeah. No, I moved from the 7th period class to 2nd period, and I got to be close with the juniors too, and that was awesome. I love my juniors. They're so amazing. They're so awesome. I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss my dad, Mr. White. I hope my real dad's here. Hi, other dad.
Any thank yous? Any last remarks?
Barack Obama. Thanks. You did this. No, I mean, obviously my parents, they've been so supportive, and they, like, I remember just, like, running around through my house, like, memorizing monologues and, like, screaming my monologues, and they just let me do it. They're just like, okay, this is for her drama thing. I mean, that's awesome. I would, like, be really annoyed with someone if they just ran around screaming the monologue. But they let me, so that's really nice. And they've just always been supportive. And they've come to my shows, and they came to CETA, and, ooh, CETA was fun. That's a good memory. Oh, no. Just put that in, nothing else. It's me coughing. I would just like to thank everybody in this class. I'd like to thank, I'd just like to thank everyone. I don't even know how to explain how much this whole process has meant to me. Like, I would just, if I didn't have drama, I'd probably be just, like, doing my homework, going home, and then just sleeping each day. Like, that would be me. And, like, I think this is the one thing that, like, the one constant that I'll remember in high school. So thank you for that. And thanks for making all this possible.